my stream should be back up. Oh, fun story today, Fred. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Linda and I got into it.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, it's raining again, whatever. I'm not going to keep playing. I think it's locked. So, the person running the OP area sent a message in our chat for messed up picks in the racks. And, he sent a message saying, hey, this pallet's damaged. Can we have it pulled? Didn't say how many's on it. So I'm like, all right, how many's here? I pull it up in FC Research and there's only 20 left on the there's only 20 picks left. So I message back, I'm like, hey, there's only 20 picks left. I'm not going to send my guy to go out and get it. You guys can either process the damage out, process the damage, put it in the ICQA bin, and that's the right way that's how you process damages. Or you're going to have your reach truck, your problem solve driver pull it down and problem solve it. I'm not pulling it. It's 20 items. So the person who was running problem solve is Ryan, the dude with the mullet, gets on there and tells me basically I'm not doing it. And so I'm like, cool. And I took screenshots because they were basically being absolutely rude to me and unprofessional and just disrespectful to me. Oh, where's that? Let's see. Here it is. I basically said pickers can damage the items out, follow damage item process. They can damage and place it into a variety of bins for ICQA to get. I see 24 items in location unless pick problem solve can grab it with the reach and bring it to the old nest. Ryan said there's 15 units are still unknown. We can't let damaged products sit there until they turn into customer shipments. Don't think Pick will have time to pull it. There's currently someone in inbound driving on reach. In case he put the little fire emoji. I'm like, okay, cool, we're going to be this way. And then Linda chimed in saying, Alex, as a former OP driver, you are well aware that we do not have the resources to have a driver pull the pallet when we are barely at head count, which takes priority. Removing damaged pallets has never been a thing for Pick can take care of. We had to pull from other departments to get our head count. And then my manager chimed in and said, we only have one driver and that is super busy as well. He's floor stowing Oxy. We can't have him get it at this time. If we have time for him to grab it, he will grab it. And Casey said, thank you so much, Crystal. So then I walk over there to say, hey, I wasn't trying to be mean, saying, hey, I really don't have time. We are at dire need of getting work over here. I can't just stop what I'm doing to get this pallet. You guys have way more resources than me. Why can't you do it? Well, Ryan's busy right now. He's getting 11 o'clock CPTs. I'm like, no, he's not. He's over there sitting there playing on his phone. I've watched for 5 minutes before I came over here. So don't sit there and tell me he's busy doing something when he's sitting there on his phone. First off. Secondly, he's a tier 1 associate. He doesn't get to dictate how I do my job. I asked if you guys can pull it. It's either a simple yes, we can pull it, or no, we can't at this time. That's all the answer I'm looking for. This whole being disrespectful is getting out of hand. Like, I understand, but inbound doesn't handle damages. ICQA handles damages. You guys have there's only 20 something left. Just damage them and put them in the bins. Oh, so you want my drivers to keep going up there and hitting damage item and wasting their time? And then I'm like, okay. So you want me to pull the pallet and then have them go and still go up there and hit missing item? It's no different. Linda just stood there like, oh shit, he right. And then she pulled outbound takes priority over everything. It's our way basically. I'm like, Linda, I don't think you understand how dire the situation is in receive and stow. So let me tell you how it is. Hey Shelly, what's my current cart count for stow? She looked up and said, oh, it's 0. It's actually negative. We have more people waiting for work than we have work. We have no work. Linda, I cannot stop at any point to pull this pallet. I have to keep my people busy today. I cannot stop. Well, outbound's at max and we can't stop either. I'm like, Linda, you are sending people out of department to other departments. I see it. You cannot sit here and tell me that you don't have headcount when you do. I've been
They
over here
sent
now
me to
for,
I can vouch for that because they sent me to ICQA
I'm
both
like,
days that I've been to work this week.
Linda, I'm not asking for excuses. I'm asking if we can come up with, if like, hey, like, and I said yesterday, I had no driver stowing yesterday. I asked you guys to pull the pallet because we didn't have a driver. You guys said copy, never got it done. So why can't we work together on this? And then she's like, well, it's not our job to do it. I'm like, Linda, pick processes damages on the floor and in the racks. We don't process damages unless it's damaged on, we see the damage, we'll process it there. It's already been picked through. I'm like, I'm not going to waste a resource. She's like, well, you have two drivers. I'm like, my second driver that's out there, he's doing a special project for Jesse. He is not to come off that project. And if I find him off that project, I'm going to ask him why, and then we'll report to my senior ops manager. And then she's just like, well, you're just, it's not going to be that way. And I'm like, okay. When Ricky gets back from vacation on Sunday, her and I will have a conversation. We'll get with ICQ and have that conversation, and we'll change the process then because that's not how it is. And then Casey's over there just like shaking her head, giving me dirty looks. So, and then she's like, well, you can go talk to Corey Brown about it. I'm like, okay, I'll go have that conversation with Corey and I'll make sure to tell him how I'm being treated right now. Because I'm trying to find a middle ground where we can work together and you don't want to do it. She started arguing with me. I'm like, Linda, I am done. I am walking away. There is no point to me continuing this conversation because you just want to be argumentative with me. I'm like, I'm not trying to sit here and be argumentative. I'm trying to work with you, and you're not doing it. And she just kept going on. And I'm like, Linda, I am done. And I walked away to Corey. And I told Corey, I said, Corey, listen, this is what's going on. I'm tired of the disrespect I'm getting from Linda and Casey. I don't get this disrespect from back half, and I don't deserve it. And I basically told him, he's like, well, what's going on? I'm like, it's about this pallet situation. And he's like, well, if it's the pallet that was called out a couple of days ago, that's your problem. I'm like, oh, it's not that pallet, Corey. I understand if it's a pallet that's leaning, it's in the racking wrong or leaning or sitting up where it's not supposed to be. I understand dangerous pallets I'll take care of those, and mixed pallet, I take care of those. Damage process is not my process. That is ICQA and pick. He's like, well, which pallet is it? I'm like, it has 24 items on it. Allegedly, they're all damaged. I'm not wasting my resource and putting a stop to my work for 10, 15 minutes to pull this pallet. You have a handful more drivers, maybe 10 more drivers that can pull it than I do. I have one. That one I have to continue stowing so we can make rates. My cart count is 0. We have no work. And if I can't get stuff stowed, how can you pick it? He's just like, well, I'll talk to Linda about it, but and I'm like, Corey, I understand you're busy. I get that. And outbound takes priority over anything at Amazon. I understand that. I know that how it works. But if we can't work together on this stuff, then I'm never going to help you guys when you guys ask for it. And then he just didn't want to deal with it. And he walked, and he's like, all right, and then I just walked away and told Chris, my manager, and Jesse was there, who's the senior ops manager, because he saw I was flustered, and that's what happened. He's like, you know what? This isn't happening anymore. The disrespect stops now. And he said he's going to take care of it personally.
I'm so glad I've actively told myself that I'm not getting involved with leadership at this place because
it's insane how much disrespect I get. I'm like, and then Linda's like, well, you've worked in this process, you know this. I'm like, Linda, I've also worked long enough in pick to know that pick processes damages and not inbound. You're not taking advantage of me because I'm new. So I'm gonna have a follow up with my manager, my senior manager on Monday, and then I'm gonna have a follow up with the senior ops manager, Jesse, on next week sometime. So I said, this isn't the first time. I'm like, Pick has their own problem. I'm like, and then ICQA, because I had people come up that are in those chat rooms that were in Pick in other departments were like, yo, that was uncalled for. That was not cool. Like, the PA and ICQA even approached me. I'm like, I'm not, they're like, you're not wrong. And they're like, pick is supposed to process their damages. It's not inbounds problem. It's a pick problem. I said, exactly. And I'm like, I'm not asking for you guys to, I'm asking for a little help here because I can't, I just can't today. I couldn't do it yesterday. I can't do it today. I don't have the head count. I don't have the resources. I only had two people who are trained to drive reach truck, and one of them was on forklift, and I need him to keep driving the forklift to keep work on the lines that can go to stow. Linda did not. Linda just wanted to be combative about it. And then I'm like, Jesus Christ, Linda, you're going to make this so much harder for yourself. And then I guess Casey was over there taking videos and showing Ryan and laughing about it. Everybody was messaging me about it from Pick. Like, yeah, dude. They're like, Casey and Linda are being a real bitch about this. I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. And I'm like, all I did was just ask for help. I said, I can't handle it right now. Like, if I ask for help, I shouldn't get instant pushback. It's stupid. So dumb. But whatever. But anyways, after that, I was heated. I was pissed.
Oh yeah. That's why I don't ever involve myself with people in leadership at that building. I quite literally show up, get told where I'm going for the day, I put my earbud in, and I mind my own business.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with any of those people.
I don't blame you, dude.
Because I've already explained this to you before, but I spent the first year and a half that I was at CMH7. I've told probably 5 different managers all the training that I had over at CMH1 about chasing CPTs and doing problem solve and pretty much having the training of a PA without actually being a PA. And all I get is just sideways looks at me, and then get told, and then just get sent to go do whatever department they need me to do. And it's just like, you know, it's crazy how you have the connections question of, do you feel like you're treated more like a number than a person? Because I've never felt more like a number than when I started working at this building.
Dude, keep answering those bad. They do reflect on the manager, and
I haven't gotten that question for a while. So
all negative reflection questions get reviewed by senior leadership. They don't say who they are, but they review it, and if it's bad enough, they will either get put on a step-up plan to fix it. They'll get moved to another shift as a punishment, or
if moving to a different shift is a punishment, then this leadership is a joke. That's not a punishment.
Well, they go to night shift. They'll bring somebody that works good on nights and put them in that role, and then move them back to nights.
That's not a punishment, dude. Punishment is being fired.
And then the other
suck at your job.
And then when it's time for their raise, that metric goes into their raise. So if it's bad.
What a fucking joke, dude.
Yeah.
Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. Kind of game that can help you earn some respect. Absolutely. I mean, both these teams.
I'm learning a lot more about Amazon, I'll tell you that much.
It was never like this at CMH1.
Who the fuck is number 40?
At least to my knowledge, it was never like this at CMH1.
Yeah.
For the most part, I actually liked a lot of the people that I worked with at CMH1.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a crap about any of the people that I work with at CMH7. I don't talk to nobody. I don't care what nobody thinks of me. I just put an earbud in, do my job, and go home.
They have a middle linebacker.
It drives me even more nuts when they labor share me out of pick, especially the ICQA, because I've heard nothing but praise from my PAs saying that, like, I hit my rates every single day without even putting up effort to.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I've gotten messages before about like what my rate is, and it says every single time it says I'm like either top 5 or top 10 in terms of rates. And I was just like, yeah, let's labor share that guy out of the department and do a department that is the least productive thing maybe of all time.
Yeah.
But this individual matchup, you gotta get him on the ground. You gotta find a way to corral and slow him down.
Yeah, it's becoming a joke, and I'm gonna have to talk to Ricky about the disrespect I'm getting from outside the department as well as inside my department.
There's been times where I've thought about putting a message up on the DOA board and asking for a meeting with Corbin to talk about stuff like that because like it's getting to the point to where I don't even want to be there anymore.
You should.
I have genuinely thought about either just walking out and quitting my job when they send me to ICQA or just straight up going up to a leader and saying, you either take me out of ICQA or I'm going to go sit in the break room for the rest of the day instead of doing that.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Like, I get the importance of ICQA, but we don't need a max labor share to ICQA.
No.
From the gun, running back on.
And if you're going to labor share, send people that aren't hitting their rates or barely hit their rates.
Yeah.
Don't send your best people over to ICQA.
Fine play action.
Now I see why you get easily frustrated.
Oh, god damn, what a throw.
One or many reasons.
Stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
In all honesty, though, like, there's not really much that Corbin could say to me, even if I requested a meeting with him. There's not really much that he could say that could change my mind about him, because I already think he's an absolute pansy. That dude has no balls on him.
Oh,
He's the GM
also,
of our building.
yeah, he's the building. Also, after the stadium tour, Fred, we did like Jenna wanted to do a tour of the Arboretarium, which I guess is like a place where they grow trees and study trees and stuff. Which that's a department Jenna handles on her job, is agricultural. So she wanted to meet the head of agricultural. While we were there waiting for the tour to start, this lady who works in that building gets in her car, backs out aggressively, backs into a car that has people in it who are going to a Shinedown concert, and then started to speed off, and the people jumped out screaming, "What are you doing? You just hit my car." She slammed the brakes, instantly gets out of her car, says, "What the fuck you want me to do about it? You gonna..." Just like started going off on these people. like, I'm like, huh? I'm like, wait a second. She hit them, and she wants to fight them, huh? So I got my phone out because I was about to take a picture of her license plate because I thought she was going to take off. And so we're sitting there, because I witnessed it happening. So I just sat there and watched, just observing. Like, it was like 10, 15 feet away from me. I thought they hit my car. And I was just sitting there observing. And then they're like, the person and the driver got like, okay, we'll just exchange information. It's not that big of a deal. And the lady's like, not that big of a deal. You want to exchange information? You're the fuck I'm dealing with today. This is fucking bullshit. You want to tie me out? He's like, whoa, I just want to exchange information. That's it. She's like, oh, you call the cops and get this police report on me fucking 2 hours. And the dude's like, I'm not getting a hold of the cops. I'm getting my insurance on the phone. Like, this lady was fucking psycho. And then she gets back in her car. I thought she was going to take off, so I ran behind her car real quick and snapped a picture of her license plate. And then the lady's like, fuck you think you're doing there, Tubby? I'm like, oh, it's like, I was like, don't even start with me, lady. I witnessed the whole thing. So if you want to be clear right now, if the cops are called, it's not going to look good. And she's like, the cops are in 2 hours too. You're going to call the cops? I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to stand here and watch though. Well, she's just like, she was completely uncooperative. And then she's like, I'll fuck you up, bitch. I'm like, all right, time to call the cops. I'm like, this is not de-escalating. She's escalating it further. The people need help. And they're just trying to talk her down. I'm just going to go do the Good Samaritan thing and call the cops. So I call the cops, and they're like, and of course I call 911. It goes straight to Columbus Police, and they have to route me back to campus police. So I'm talking to the campus police dispatcher. She's like, I'm sitting there telling her, I'm like, there's an accident in the parking lot at Arboretarium. It was the victim that got their car hit wants to exchange information. The offender doesn't want to exchange information. She's extremely hostile. She's extremely hostile. She's threatening violence. She's raising her fist in the air like she's going to punch somebody. And then she's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. And she's just yelling obscenities. I don't know what's going on other than this is what I saw and this is what happened. I'm really confused on what's going on. I don't know what's happening, but here's the details. Gave him all the details. Description, vehicle description, license plate number, everything. And she's, and then like, as I'm walking around to get, the other person's license plate, she's like, what the fuck you doing over here, Tubby? I'll beat your ass. I'm like, you ain't, I'm like, I just like I have my phone in my hand and I just put my hands up like whatever, and I just walked behind the other person's car and I just said, "Hey, I'm just getting your license plate. I'm going ahead and call the cops. This is something that needs to be escalated." They're like, "Okay, thank you." So I get the victim's plate and then I go back and then she's like, "I don't have time for this shit." And the dispatcher's like, "Is she currently threatening you and other people?" I said, "Yeah, she wants violence." And
Curly, she's been doing this for the past 5 minutes, 15 minutes.
yeah, like at first they couldn't hear it because I was too far away, so I got closer so they can hear it and get it on record. So she's like, "Oh, okay, well, we'll go ahead and escalate this to not just verbal now. It's getting." I was like, "Yeah, it's getting physical." I'm like, she has clenched fists. She's, it's not something that's going to happen. It's happening right away. It's not going to happen. It is happening. So and then she pulls into another parking spot. Gets out of her vehicle while it's still running but can park, comes out screaming, "I'll fuck you up, bitch. I don't give a fuck about your shit," this, that, and the other. And I'm like, she's like, "You can go ahead and call the cops." I'm like, and they're like, "He's already talking to the cops." Well, fuck him too. And I'm over here like, whatever, dude. So then another person who works in that building comes out and standing there. She's like, "I just need to get to my car." And I'm like, "You might want to get to your car before this lady gets back in her car and hits your car because she's out here hitting cars." So she starts to walk behind her vehicle and the lady runs back to her car. And then I run in between her car and the other car. And I'm like, "Listen, if you're going to get in your car, do it now because if she starts to back up, I'm going to push you out of the way because she will hit you." She's like, "Okay, thanks." And then she got back out of her car again and started running towards the people. And I was on the phone with a dispatch. I'm like, "Listen, she is a danger to herself and anybody around her. She is far enough away from her vehicle. Can I, with your permission, jump in this vehicle and take the keys?" She's like, "Please don't do that. The cops are almost there." I said, "Okay." Well, at that moment, she ran back to her car and fled. And I told him, like, "Well, she's now leaving going west on Lane Avenue." And she's like, "Okay, we'll pull footage." And then the cops are there. I'll go ahead and hang up and let them deal with it. They have real-time CCTV of the entire campus. They found her within minutes. And pulled her over, dude. And she became combative with the cops. She started fighting the cops. That the cops that came to our call, they had to send one out to her because she became combative and asked for backup. So I gave the cop my information, and they said, "Yeah, we already got her pulled over." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, we found her on camera and instantly got someone on her immediately." I'm like, "Oh." All the while, I'm like, I'm supposed to be taking a tour of trees, and it's supposed to be relaxing, and I'm over here dealing with this.
Man, trees, man. Come on, man.
So, I don't know what happened afterwards. I got the guy's phone number, but he's at a Shinedown concert at the Schottenstein, so I don't want to bother him. And I basically gave my information, like, "Listen, I saw the whole thing. I'm the one who called the police because this lady wanted to fight these people, and they were just trying to get insurance. They didn't call the cops. I called the cops on their behalf because this lady's fucking crazy." So, so I don't know what happened to the lady yet. I'm hoping I hear back soon at some point, probably tomorrow at this point. But yeah, that was shit. That was some batshit crazy stuff. And then my wife was talking to the other people. Like, there was only like a few people that were standing around, and she's like, "Yeah, my husband has got this. He's like knows how to handle these situations very well. Not only was he a security guard for an armed security guard, he watches so much cop stuff. Like, if she's like, if there's a person that's going to, get everything that's needed for the police, that's the guy that'll get it." And then my wife was like, "Do you even know what she looked like?" And I was like, "Yeah, she was about 5'11", white female, black joggers. She was wearing a black blouse that had flowers all over it. Black hair. I was wearing sunglasses. Drove a gray Jeep. Oh no, it was a gray Honda Pilot, and like I read off the like plate number without even looking at it. She's like, "Yeah, see, he's the guy. If you want, if something happens, he's your number
Your
one
social
witness."
security number is this.
Yeah. And everyone's like, "Whoa!" And they're like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "I worked as a security officer." I was like, I was like, in layman terms, I was a mall cop, but I did more than just that. I was a commissioned police officer. I had arrest powers and things like that, but only on mall property. So I was a police officer of the mall. Like we carried tasers. Like the only thing we couldn't carry was a gun.
Hmm.
Like basically, I had a badge that said Spokane Police Department.
That just said fuck off.
Yeah. So it's not like, oh, you can't fucking do something, mall cop. I'm like, all right, try me. Smack. You can't arrest me. All right, stand right there. Wait right there. Watch what will happen. Grab a hold of him, throw him to the ground.
The thing I remember from when you did that is when pretty sure you banned like a kid for a year, I think.
Yeah, like like I can arrest people. We can ban people for a year. That they have to go to a court and sign a document understanding that they're banned and will be arrested if they trespass again. I've taken down numerous people. I've never used my taser. I've never used my pepper spray. I pulled it out one time ever, and this was because a big black dude, was beating on somebody, and I mean big black dude. I mean like Orlando Pace size. This dude was fucking massive, and I was by myself. I watched him pick up a dude and throw him into a fucking mall sign, and I'm like, dude, just stop, man. I'm over here on the radio like, guys, I am by myself, and he's picking up people and throwing them. I am not getting involved in this physically. I pulled my pepper spray out and started shaking it. I said, dude, if you don't stop, I'm just gonna pepper spray you. I'm not playing today. And the dude just standing there staring at me like, I'm like, I pointed at him and pointed, like, you need to start walking. I did the Babe Ruth point while holding my pepper spray, like, up, pointing at him. I'm like, go. Just walk away, go. I'm like, don't even, dude. I am not here to fight you. I don't want to fight, but I will defend myself. Just please, just go away right now. Everyone's like, why didn't you stop? I'm like, I'm fucking a tiny white dude. This dude is fucking massive, man. What am I gonna do by myself? Become his bitch? You think I'm kidding? That's how I said it. My boss is like, why'd you pull your pepper spray? I'm like, because he wasn't stopping. He was through a mall sign, and he looked at me like he's gonna kick my ass next. Like, I'm like, for me, he's like, so you used force when unnecessary. I'm like, if you're going to ding me for this, I will make sure that when I put in the report, if this person goes to court and we have to have a court filing for this, that he was throwing a person through a mall sign into Claire's. He threw him into a sign and then he slid on the floor, his body into Claire's. I'm like, nope. I'm like, if you want to discipline me and give me a week suspension, cool. It's a vacation for me. He's like, all right, we'll write it up that you didn't pull your OC, but you're not going to do that again. He's like, that's intimidation. I'm like, it's not intimidation when I'm getting intimidated. I'm like, the dude was twice my size, man. But anyways, yeah. I know how to handle those situations. Oh my god, I got fucking mossed.
What a play to come back to.
Yeah, I know. Wait till you see it, because I got absolutely smoked.
I just saw it.
Somehow a Rutgers receiver did that to me when I played them. I was like, where'd this guy come from?
So I can't throw the ball like that, but god damn they can.
Granted, I think Rutgers does actually have a really good receiver. Like Stewart or something.
I'm sure they do too. Makes it 20, damn. Alright, time to make a coaching adjustment, because,
I did not think such a casual stroll at Ohio State's campus could turn into
an absolute nightmare, yeah.
Yeah, well, not only a nightmare, but like a story that you will have that you would tell till like basically the day you die.
Yeah. And the best part is there's so many witnesses. So
Yeah.
many.
I want to know, like, I wonder if she was like an employee there and just got told like she got fired or something.
I don't know. And Joe was standing there. She's like, you know, the sad part about this whole situation is why is she acting this way? Something happened, and she absolutely just it snapped. And she's like, I'm like, I don't feel bad for her, but at the same time, she's like, she is going through something and needs help.
Yeah, she could use help in the jail, so how about that?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
On a positive note, the hanging toenail on my toe from when I smacked it on my bed frame, it finally came off. I don't have to wrap my toes up anymore.
Fred, you should start an OnlyFans now saying "free the toe."
Oh my god!
That should be your tag.
I've never been so excited to put socks on.
Fred, it's a whole nother ballgame, isn't it?
I know. It's been like this for months.
Now, Fred, the real question is: are you gonna put your sock on your shoe, then your sock again, then your other shoe?
I still remember that day when that initially happened.
Yeah, that sucked.
That happened so long ago, and it just now came off finally.
Yeah, because I had to wait on the toenail to grow back.
God damn, that took forever.
Like March, I think.
It was like late March.
Because it broke back at the nail bed where your where the toe meets the nail.
It wasn't that far back. It was probably about like half of it though.
Okay.
I read online that it's like avulsed toenails can take usually anywhere from 6 months to a year to grow back.
Damn.
Yeah. Because toenails grow back a lot slower than fingernails.
Sound like a freaking car crash. I still remember that because I don't remember what I was doing, but I remember I was downstairs.
Well, the me hitting my toe on it wasn't what the car crash you heard. It was me collapsing onto the floor afterwards because it hurt so bad.
Oh, I know that. Like, oh my gosh, did his like desk implode or like did everything in his closet just fall?
If you saw his old desk, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that thing was on its last leg.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Back to pass, it's Underwood.
I have a random clip.
God damn it, dude.
Coward. And it says Joe Clown on whether Mac Jones is the next Joe Burrow. It's from 4 years ago. Why on earth did this clip just come out of nowhere? Man, hindsight's a really powerful thing.
Yeah. So that didn't end up happening.
Nope.
So it's kind of hard to be the next Joe Burrow when they're like really not like Joe Burrow's been what in the league for 5 years, 6.
Yeah, he was drafted.
This will be his 6th season. Yeah.
So Mac Jones hasn't like that. They're not that as far as apart as you think. Like been in the league wise.
Well, I think Mac Jones has only been in the league 1 year less than Burrow has.
What's what I'm saying? Like, how can you be the next one when you're only like a year or two apart from like being in the league?
Yeah.
That'd be like saying, is Arch Manning next year the next Cam Ward?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Yeah. Did I tell you guys I had an interview? No, I did tell you guys I had an interview yesterday.
You got an interview? No.
Oh.
I heard that.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Yeah, I'll know later this week, but even if I get the job, I'll actually probably decline it because it doesn't seem like a great setup.
Where's it at?
It's at like a charter school in Columbus. It's like next to an airport, I believe, in like Westerville, Worthington, something like that.
The only airport I know that's in Worthington is the Ohio State airport.
Yeah. Anyway, because they were asking, like, one of the biggest red flags I heard, the lady was like, yeah, so your class lengths are like 60 minutes on a normal day, and then they have a block schedule like once a week, and that's 100 minutes. I'm like, 100 minutes of class time?
So, just under 2 hours?
Yeah.
An hour and a half?
20 minutes. Yeah, over an hour and a half.
Over hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how the hell do you, and I didn't ask this of course, but I'm like, how on earth did you expect anyone to teach anything for an hour and 40 minutes? Or, not, yeah. And then, on top of all that, I'm like, I didn't tell them this at all about my experience at my first job. I'm like, that was 90 minutes and that was hell. So, at this point, I'm still applying to jobs like academic advisors and stuff, but there may be an honest case where I just go, you know what? My dad told me about a
Damn it.
apprenticeship I could do to be like an electrician or something. That doesn't sound too bad right now.
Hey, you can come work at our Amazon. It's not that bad.
Yeah, as I heard you guys complain about it for like 45 minutes.
I complained about Fred's department, not my department.
Oh, okay.
You can just do what I do and just don't actually ever talk to anybody. Just bring your earbuds, put your head down, and do your job.
Yeah.
So, the two people you mentioned in particular, Alex, are they just kind of like, I don't know what word I want to use, but whether it's cliquish or just...
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's heavy favoritism.
Okay.
Absolute. I firmly believe Casey's like that. I don't know about Linda. But...
Well, it doesn't help you that I don't know if you know this, Fred, but Casey's fucking the dude with the mullet.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
You told me about that before.
Yeah.
I knew who Ryan is now. The first time you told me that, I was like, I don't know who this is.
And then you found him, and you're like, oh, that's who it is.
And Casey is a dude, correct?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Nah, she's just, I don't even know how to describe it. Just Casey.
So basically, what you've told me is you just have to deal with some bitches.
Yeah.
Linda, not as much, I don't think.
See, Linda won't do it unless she well, Linda's never been. That's only the second time Linda's ever pulled something like that with me. Both times I was a PA.
Linda's always been super nice with me. She's an older black lady who's like very friendly with people typically, but
yeah, she was being firm, she was being an ass about it, and I'm trying to like listen. I'm trying to find a resolution to this, and she just didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Casey's usually been pretty nice to me, but like I've heard plenty of things about her where I'm just like, yeah, I don't. You can be nice to me all you want. I know how you actually are.
Yeah.
What is it exactly? Like a person that just like loves to belittle people, or?
I wouldn't say Casey belittles people, but she can be a bitch.
Yeah.
Hold on, is there a kicker named Columbus? Hold up. kick returner. Hold on. Yeah, their punter name is Polumbus from Hollywood. What? What a name! What a
Oh
name!
my gosh.
Huh.
But I knew she took offense when I told her Ryan's just over there playing on his phone. He's not working. He's like, well, he's picking up at 11 o'clock. He's got two 11 o'clock CPTs. I'm like, well, I can tell you he ain't getting it.
Well, I don't think they're on his phone anywhere.
Yeah, I basically called him out for being on his phone, just standing there being on his phone. And then basically saying he could have got it by the time that we had this conversation. I'm like, don't sit there and act like you're going to do that to me. And I'm like, listen, I would come over here to say, let's figure this out. But if we're going to go this route.
And that's just front half leadership.
Yeah, back half is incompetent.
You know what's really crazy is last Friday, they sent me to pack. No surprise, really. They sent me to pack every day last week. But on Friday specifically, they had me doing black totes. And they were swamped by them in the morning before first break. And my biggest complaint was that Khalil, one of the PAs over there, was complaining about Khalil micromanaging him regarding like getting the totes actually onto the cart so that they could get rebin.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe you should like grow a pair and tell Khalil that we don't have enough carts over here to hold all these totes. Because that takes up a lot more time than you might think.
On third down, going up top. Got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
It almost seems like to be a part of like the upper echelon of Amazon management, you basically just have to be a pushover bitch in your title.
Dude, I'll be honest.
100%.
It's 100% true, and I hate being the title of being one of the favorites. I don't like that. I just want to do my job and go home at the end of the day. I basically had to be the part of, hey, I'm one of their favorites, so I'm going to make sure I stay one of their favorites so I'm in good graces. So that's why I get to get the good work because I ain't going to do the bullshit work. And then I'm going to use that to my advantage and work my ass off and go become a PA. And then as soon as I got the opportunity, I left that department within 6 months. I did not. I let them tell me what I needed to do to move up, did it, and moved out. I was like, I am not hanging out here. I'm like, I was
probably one of the favorites over at CMH1, but I was one of the favorites because I was good at my job and I worked my tail off. Over here, it just seems like as long as you're like friends with their management, then they don't care how good you are at your job. They're more likely to.
Yeah. Like, there's some good hard workers that got treated like shit because they were different or didn't fit in with the groups. One of them ended up becoming a back half PA for ICQA, Mel. And then the other one was Dustin, who was a pit ambassador, but they took it away. They took it away from him. They basically, he kind of did it to himself because he wasn't working when he was supposed to be working, and he got a write-up for TOT. So he did it to himself, but he used to problem solve, and he used to run the PG area, but they stopped him from. They don't let him do it anymore for no reason.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, like he's different.
Yeah.
He's. I would say he's kind of like Austin, but not like Austin. Like I want to say he's definitely on the spectrum, and he's an oddball, but he's not a bad worker. He's a hard worker. And they just treat people who they don't care about like shit.
Makes me feel a little better about my current job this summer. The only thing I can complain about that is that it seems like my supervisors do not put things together well for us. Like, I literally found out from my boss, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, that, oh, our last day is the 30th next week, and when I thought it was possibly August 1st. They did not tell us as a group that till today. And it was only just kind of implied, like, one coworker didn't even know, so she asked, and they're like, yeah, your guy's last day is this, and then you gotta do this and this. It's like, you're literally telling us about this thing now that we didn't know about, and it's due literally not this coming Friday, but next Friday? Cool. I could have done this a while ago, but, you know, didn't know. I felt bad, though, because one of them had to call Marcus Cinema, the place I was at, because it seems like, one, they don't...
What a catch! Oh my god! Oh, the reach out button's so good, dude. Sorry, Brian.
Mm-hmm. No, you're fine. No, that was no quick call for it. But... like, another group went there because we're in a different program now, so they get different, you know, students every week. And they literally had, like, nothing to do. And when the job coach on site was asking, like, one of the people there, she was just, like, being very snobby with them and just, like, basically saying, oh, yeah, we don't have anything to do. Nope, we already did that. Nope, we already did that.
Yeah.
So she literally had to talk to the manager, and I'm like... It's again, I'm like, you guys literally are in the situation of, oh, I didn't know when you guys are coming in. She came back in May, I was there last month, and my head boss was there in January. It's like, it's not our problem if you 5 managers don't communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That sounds like Amazon.
Familiar, doesn't it, Alex?
Yeah, I literally just said that sounds like Amazon. Shit, that hit a little close to home. I felt that in my soul.
So,
communication? You mean I have to talk into this walkie-talkie I wear to other people?
Yeah.
It makes it feel a little bit better at my work. The sales team that sell like the ACs and like the furnaces we install has not installed an AC or a furnace in their lifetime, and they make like $130 million or $130,000 in like a quarter. That's by them not knowing anything. They just get set at the computer, like, we go to the house, I go, yeah, we can do this. We can't do that. Steven quit because of that.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Steven doesn't work there anymore?
Not that one, he works at Columbus Air.
Uh-huh.
Columbus Worthington Air.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout.
Sure.
They want to make sure they have everybody
I
on
find
the
that
same
funny.
page.
Alex, it's stuff like that that has had me like seriously thinking about transferring back to CMH1.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. Like,
the only thing that has kept me at this building is the fact that it's temperature controlled and air conditioned, and it feels so much nicer.
yeah, dude, you're not. It's so nice.
It's Underwood. Using his feet to buy time. Caught over the middle. It's Albright.
apparently I also have to meet with the students and their parent or guardian. I can either do it in person or Zoom call, reach them out to that like that, and then they also say with their SSA, I'm assuming it's like their, I think it stands for like Social Security Advisor or something like that. But, I literally put up, I'm like, I don't know if we have the contact information of those people. And it's like, oh, we can get you that to them. Also, some of them may not even have them. I'm like, okay. I mean, that's nice, but just don't assume, buddy, that, you know, we have that information.
Nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed.
Oh, nice pass interference that went uncalled.
I'm going to send you guys the pictures and a video of one job. I'll explain why. I was like, this is like a week after Steven quit because of this.
Oh my god, barely made that.
Oh yeah, the other reason why I haven't tried to transfer back to CMH1 is because there's a pretty good chance that if I did, I would have to go back to nights.
Yeah, that part sucks.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Alright, let's look at this thing.
What's wrong with me? It is.
video's gonna take like a minute and a half.
Yeah, I see 4 photos, so...
Yeah, so it's kind of showing you where are the AC that we're installing. It's at a condo. We couldn't cut down bushes because it's what is it? OHA, whatever.
Yeah, HOA.
HOA.
So you have to walk through the bush to get to it?
No, but no, at the end of it, the video's gonna show you how big the fucking furnace is.
Oh my god, that thing's fucking huge!
Yeah, we had to carry that over. And the bush is like to my shoulder height. So those aren't small bushes.
What the fuck? That's fucking huge! Why is there a tape measure?
Just so, because it has to be a certain amount of distance to, like, be regulated.
Oh.
Or, like, it has to be, like, at least a foot from 3 sides away from something.
Gosh.
Because of the airflow, I think, which makes sense.
Jesus Christ, Austin, how many AC units are in that little spot? God damn.
6. No, it was 8.
Yeah.
That's insane. Why is one bigger than the others?
Because that's the one we installed.
Somebody's like, so someone's like, yeah, fuck these little tiny ones. I want my own big fucking one. I want my house to feel absolute zero, negative 200 and some degrees Fahrenheit.
Like, so there's like different.
Homeowner associations literally are one of the worst things
Oh yeah,
that was ever been invented.
But this was a condo.
I don't understand why they exist.
They're up there with Nazi Germany of how bad they are.
I saw once on a photo where
shit, let's catch.
this guy was not only the president of one, but like it was on a street that was technically a private street in a gated community. Well, someone from FedEx got a code to get in to drop a package, right?
Straight up thought Brian said in a gay community, then I realized he said gay kid.
I did too, don't worry. I just kind of let it go. I was like, there has to be a mistake, and I misheard that.
My mic might have cut out. But
Or it
no,
was
I said gated. I said gated.
Yeah.
Anyway, he drops the package off. As he's going back around to exit, there's a car that's parked right in front of his truck, and the guy gets out, and he tells what he says. He's like, "How did you get in here? This is private property or whatever." He's like, "Someone gave me the code." He's like, "Who did it?" He's like, "I'm not going to tell you, that." And he was like, just refusing to let him go. So he had to literally call his dispatch, who then had to call the cops just so he could continue his job.
People are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh shit, that's a pick. God damn it. That corner played that so perfectly. I'm like, oh sweet, he's gonna follow him, he's gonna drop back, and then as soon as he started to drop back, the corner stopped. It's like, throw a pick. It was an accurate throw. It's a bad throw.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Fred, did I tell you my brother Eric got a new job?
Oh, did he?
What's he doing?
He's now going to be custodian at the Canal Winchester, I believe it's the middle school.
Nice.
So, which is ironic because my mom works there as a teacher.
Nice.
What's funny about it is, so initially it sounded like he was going to get the job, but then they said something about, like they wanted to fill out paperwork, but then he said, oh, you need to go to a second round of interviews. And my mom's like, why on earth are we filling out paperwork if you haven't hired him yet?
Exactly.
Sounds like something Amazon would do.
It's a custodian job. Why do you need multiple interviews for this? Taking this a little too serious.
Yeah, just do the background check to make sure he's not a fucking pedophile and move on.
Yeah,
Let's go.
That's the only thing you need, is just to make sure, can he be around kids? Okay, good.
It's fucking Eric. What's he gonna do? Tell a fucking bad joke? Whoop-de-doo.
He's gonna tell a bad joke and do a goofy-looking dance or something, and then move on with his life.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure, too, like, he would either get there, like, as all the students are leaving or just after or whatever. So, like, unless they have, like, after-school clubs, he's not going to interact or see any of them in the building. I just found it so funny when I found out about that. I'm like, golly, it's literally as my one coworker says, who still works at the school I left. He's like, why does it seem like the further you go up in any company, the stupider you get?
Preach! I ran our freaking problem-solve department over at CMH1 because there was no one in management that knew how to do it.
Oh, Bryce Underwood, he was wide open, dude. You missed that throw. You can't get. You don't yell at the wide receiver. You badly threw that ball.
I remember he once told me he was talking to the head of school, and it was like some kind of like business practice or whatever. And then the head of school was like, "Oh, that's what I've been learning in my college class." And he literally told me the story. Then said, "If you only came up with that idea because of a college class you take, you definitely know you are not in the right position."
Side note, being in charge of the problem-solve department was actually kind of funny because I was also in a lot of chats involving mostly just managers on that, and it actually ended up getting me free DoorDash food sometimes.
Nice.
And my senior ops manager really liked me, and she gave me permissions that I was not supposed to have.
It's always nice when that happens, huh?
Yeah. She gave me permissions to flip the status of inventory on items.
That's awesome.
So that it wouldn't get picked when they kept coming down damaged.
That's an ICQA permission. That's awesome, Fred.
Yeah, and then Inbound got mad at me.
For doing your job?
I told him to kick rocks, but then they took my permissions away, and I was like, damn.
Damn, I told them to kick rocks, and they actually kicked rocks. I can't believe this happened.
I can't believe you done this.
I was like, man, I've been hitting all my CPT times though, so like, what's your problem? What's your excuse?
I have 6 sacks this game.
Did I have a bunch of orders that partialed? Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't have them all come down damaged.
It's like that one box you had that a couple years ago. That was funny.
Amber told me last night that she had a patient that he had to put his, I think he put his hand like down his pants to like scratch his balls, and then he put it out and he goes, "Hey, it smells funny. You want to smell it for me?"
30-year-old men are fucking hilarious. They say some stupid fucking funny shit.
Alex, I know you talked to Mitchell and his wife, like about his wife and her stories about working. Those are two different opposites.
Yeah.
Like Mitchell, Miranda works at a, I don't know what she does exactly, but she does like some gruesome stuff. And he would just start getting random pictures from when she's at work, and he goes, "I'm not even going to look at it. I don't want to look at it." It's like blown up penises, like exploded penises.
Isn't she like a trauma nurse?
I think so.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm like, oh god.
Well, I tried to slide, but that didn't work out too well.
I had a girl that was working in gift wrap once that there was multiple boxes that were supposed to contain gift wrap items that went through SLAM and they were kicked out. She put the gift wrap envelope that included the receipt in it, but then she had the item wrapped in the bag, but in the little gift wrap bag, but she didn't put that gift wrap bag in the box with the receipt.
Oh my god!
It was a taped up box with a receipt in it and a SPOO label on it.
Oh my god! Amazon, man.
I remember even when
Fred, was it a DEI hire?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't remember. I don't really remember what she looked like.
I'll be honest, Fred. If I see something stupid that somebody did, I kid you not, I will FC research their login to see how dumb they look. and who their manager and who their manager is.
Yo, I can't even lie. I did that all the time because I found out so much dumb stuff that people would do when I was in problem solve. And if I had free time on my computer, I was like, you seem to be messing up a lot of orders. What do you look like?
So, I remember you told me this, Fred, and I remember because I worked at Amazon CMH1 the summer before you got hired. So, I remember all the time,
fuck me.
like, people.
This is why I don't use your people.
Someone like put their scanners in the box.
Yeah.
And ship them out.
Yeah. Usually they get caught by Slam. Luckily.
That was why they got rid of people having hand scanners at pack stations. Was because they would either get lost or people would just like throw them in the box with the item for some reason. And then we wouldn't know where the scanner was supposed to go.
I think I might have done that once, but I never like put it on the conveyor. I like started to like close it. I'm like, wait a minute, why the hell am I putting the scanner in the box?
Something ain't right here.
It sucked though because using those things you could go so fast with those things.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. You could fly with those things. And then they fixed the scanners, and then people started getting smart. And if they had like a bunch of the same item in the order, they would just like put them all in the box and then
scan
take
them
one
all.
and scan the same item. But they would like rapid fire the trigger on the scanner, so it would scan them all like really fast. And then they would get mad at them because they would do that, but then they would not actually have all of them in the box, and so it would kick out at Slam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shit,
Okay.
I did that with Stowe. I count how many, if there's like a ton of little items in there, I will count how many's there and go, alright.
Oh, I still do that when I pack. I don't really care that much, but...
They're like, did you check the ASIN progression? Nope, not my problem.
Not at all. As if ASIN progression means anything. I've had so many things come through that didn't actually follow ASIN progression, they don't care.
Oh.
I still remember my last. I think it was my last week. Like I never was good enough at like rates to do anything in the pack department besides pack, but they're like, you know what, you're a good worker, you're going to, this is your last week, so they put me on rebin. I'm like, oh, this is fun. This is like the easiest job ever.
Yeah, rebin's so fun.
I didn't like rebin over at CMH1, but that's because when I first tried it, they didn't really ease me into it. They were just like, it's peak season, you're gonna learn how to rebin now, and I'm just like, please kill me. My knees hurt so bad.
I tell you what though, one thing I loved at CMH1 was Induct. So much fun.
Oh, Induct was the easiest thing in the world, dude. I loved inducting.
Oh man.
Is that the spot before rebinning?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where you scan the item and put it in the tray, and then it goes on the sorter, and it spits it out at whatever wall it's supposed to go into.
So, if I remember correctly, they come in the conveyor belt. You scan each item and you put each of those in like that basket that goes to rebin. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish I could do that because I saw people doing that. I'm like, that looks like the easiest job I could ever.
Oh, it's so much fun. I had to do it when I was on my...
The hard part was when you were in problem solve and you were trying to track an item down that was stuck in a rebin tray, and you had to figure out which rebin tray, because they all have their own unique code that they're scanned into, but they all look like this. They all look the same.
Yeah.
Not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way. And we look at
Your account. So funny.
Well, so I know with the managers I had, I didn't have an issue with any of them. I actually got along with one of them very well. I think you might have remembered him, Fred, but he didn't stay too long after you got hired. Evan?
I heard his name a bunch, but I think I saw him for a little bit while I was there, but not very long. Did you ever, do I have a stroke? Did you ever meet Divya?
I think I did.
Because she was my first manager.
I had her, I had Evan, and then there's another guy. I can't remember if he like started like a few weeks after I got there or left early. I think his name is Bruce.
I don't remember Bruce.
I could be wrong, but
Divya was the reason why I started packing really fast, though, because they started a power hour one time while I was packing, and Divya participated in it, and it was like, if you can beat the manager, then you get a prize or whatever. And she went to pack, and she packed on the station right next to me, and I saw how fast she was going, and I was like, I can do that! and then I placed like top 3, and I was just like, that's easy!
Fred, you know they don't do that. They don't do that anymore. I guess people complained that they were never gonna beat the manager for a prize, and Amazon had to stop doing it.
Oh my gosh! That's the.
It's also the reason why
skill issue.
It's also the reason why they took away when you have max UPT, you get like swag bucks for depending on how much you have. They took that away too because people complained that they didn't have enough UPT and weren't getting swag bucks.
Dude, they used to give out such cool prizes too for having good pack rates.
Yeah.
I got like a gas gift card. And I had managers buy me energy drinks before and stuff. It was great.
So what I'm hearing is Amazon's workers are basically a bunch of children.
Yes.
Golly.
In other news, I just found a video about there's a video on Twitter. It says the point of view of the Browns cameraman who fell into the water during their new helmet reveal.
Oh no.
Dude, I found another angle of it and sent it. Jesus Christ, what a fucking idiot.
Was it, like, could you actually, like, someone was videotaping him falling in?
Yes.
Oh my god.
They were on, like, the water's edge videotaping the people who were videotaping the reveal. Like, oh, this is sweet, check this out. And you see the dude just walking on camera, like, walking and just fall in the water.
Yep.
And he looks so fucking stupid. Like, he just, like, his situational awareness is 0. 100%.
Like their one of their quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Bucks star quarterback Baker Mayfield was asked how the Cleveland Browns can fix their quarterback problem. He said, not my problem anymore. When I was healthy, I was starting to get pretty good there. Damn good there.
How is that not intentional grounding? I do that.
Receiver, he threw it over the head of a receiver.
Alright, I guess that counts, but like, he never stood a chance. He's like, oh shit.
I mean, there's a lot of times in the NFL where it's a throwaway. It's like well beyond where the receiver could have caught that, and they don't do anything about it.
They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Bro, my backup's are in and you drop that. You're bad.
I'll just say,
you know what's really funny too? Even after they stopped doing those power hours and stuff, I would still pack fast sometimes. And I had one guy come up to me and he was just like, hey, you know they don't pay you anymore for having better rates and stuff. And I was just like, I'm still trying to do my job to the best that I can, and it helps the time go by faster, so.
I sent that picture in the wrong group chat, but it's still funny. The comment gets me.
I think I told Fred this. I don't know if I ever told you this, Alex. So, when I started working at Amazon, the guy that, like, trained me on pack, he was from Nepal, and at one point he asked me, like, we were just, you know, asking questions about each other. He tried to guess my age. I was like 20 at the time, I think. 21.
Uh-huh.
He thought I was 14.
Oh.
I don't think you could even work at Amazon at the age of 14.
And I was kind of surprised he didn't know that on the one hand, but on the other hand, I'm like, well, he's from Nepal. I doubt they had any sort of child labor laws.
I mean, Austin, I'm pretty sure they check that on your resume. Or not your resume, on your application.
Like they said, do they check the actual like facts though? Like it always says he's 16 or 18 or whatever. You're good. Went in there as a 14-year-old.
I'm pretty sure it says you have to have at least a high school GED.
You have to be 18 years old too. Has to.
Yeah. I thought it was funny because I remember when I went to apply, there was like an option that says if you're a minor, you have to. The heck?
You have to heck?
You have to heck.
Hold on.
You have to heck.
You have to.
Yep.
There was just like a bunch of flashing lights outside my apartment. I'm like, what on earth is because?
Dang, I didn't realize you lived in the in the streets.
Someone just parked right in the spot Amber does. Oh well. But they kept like flashing their lights. I'm like, am I getting like about to get swatted or something?
Brian getting swatted. That'd be fucking hilarious.
No, there's just a gunfight going on outside.
Anywho, what was I talking about?
I don't know. What were you talking about?
Darn. I don't know. I don't remember. Darn.
Neither do I.
Good talk.
I know. I completely lost my train of thought.
Oh my god! Why are you fumbling it, dude?
Oh, Austin's
Already.
life.
God, dude.
God fucking damn it, man!
A quarterback can't hold on to the ball. He's a pure runner.
God dang it, Bobby.
And USF scored
Fred,
already.
did you see they're bringing that show back? They're bringing back King of the Hill, yes. We need Beavis and Butthead now. What year is this? You had a double bye week, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Austin, it's not showing that you're live.
Yeah, it's not.
Well,
I just went to your page on your channel.
I was telling Fred. Well, actually, all of you know, it's like I needed a break today from playing games because that last one almost broke me.
Oh, yeah. At least you got your well-deserved break.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason. Well, you remember that I was so ticked off. Like I literally left the party chat just to finish my game because I was.
No, I know. I was there, man.
You could have just muted yourself.
Yeah, that's all I do when I get mad.
Dude, oh my god,
No,
dude.
it wasn't that. It was just because since you guys were talking on the part that was distracting me was that. So I'm like, I need just to focus. I'm leaving, and I'll come back.
Or
when
don't
I finish
block
my
him.
game.
You guys
Damn,
are
Fred,
fucking idiots.
who would have thought? Who would have known that your voice just absolutely blocks somebody? It's a voice of God there.
I guess so.
My running back already like severely hurt. It's the
All right,
second play.
Uppercut time.
God.
Oh, I know what I was going to ask, Fred. You said it was Daria, or what was her name that was the manager?
Divya.
Divya. Was she wore glasses and was Indian, if I remember correctly?
She was Indian. I don't remember if she wore glasses.
Did she have, like, black hair and is probably, like, 5'2"?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I remember that. I did not interact with her hardly at all. But I do remember that. I do remember the other job I liked there at Amazon was when they told me that I could be a water spider that day.
I did not like being a water spider. I didn't do it very much, but
Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started.
I enjoyed it because it's like I get to basically walk around the entire facility.
And he'll just
I mean, I was still doing stuff, but I could also like
Guys, oh my.
no one was checking in on me all the time. And it's like, this is awesome.
That was a statement win for Washington. We now play
why,
in the Big
guy?
Ten.
Why did you
Washington
double
State
team that guy? You had a screaming linebacker coming through there.
They blew out the Cougars.
And that's just not fun if you're a Washington
Washington State fan. You've seen Washington win this over and over again. They go to a bigger and better conference. You're left behind. You at least want to get the apple. Last year you didn't. This year you got to bite at the
So
apple.
besides that awesome experience you had at the Arbalest place, Alex, was the rest of your trip really good?
Oh yeah, it was fucking fun. Dude, you don't understand how intimidating this horseshoe is until you're on the field and you're looking at the north end zone going, yeah, I can see how Arch Manning's going to sit here and try to yell hike from the 2-yard line and absolutely not hear, and no one's going to hear a fucking thing.
Austin, what was USF's quarterback thinking on that throw?
I don't know.
That guy was not even a little bit open.
No, he was. My defender was open. Oh my god, my offensive line is shit, dude.
I mean, Austin and Fred and I went to the Ohio State game a couple of years ago, but we were up in the nosebleed seat, so that wasn't even, anything.
Yeah.
God,
I'd
dude,
like to know
fuck.
what Brian's work schedule is going to look like this coming year, because I want to try and plan around going to an Ohio State game this year.
So we're going to Grambling.
I mean, ideally, I would like to go see like a Big Ten opponent that's playing in the shoe. Like, I think Minnesota's coming to the shoe this year.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Yeah, again, what the work schedule looks like and everything.
Mine will just depend if it's a night game or not, because heaven forbid they'll make Minnesota a night game.
Well, then we're not even going to have a game to go to because they don't give us night games.
Yeah.
Unless we go see them play Ohio.
Yeah.
Why did you just get sucked into that fucking block, dude?
Oh, my strong
God.
safety tore his pectoral. He was now going to miss the rest of the season. That's cool.
I still remember 2 years ago when we went.
Pretty
We saw
sure.
Marvin Harrison play, and Fred, you looked at me at one point when he had like a comeback route for a touchdown, and he's like, "I feel so bad for that defender
How
because
was
there's
he able to
nothing
hold on to
better.
that fucking ball, dude?
There's nothing better he could have done." And then you go from
Oh,
Marvin
dude.
Harrison Jr. to Jeremiah Smith, and I'm like,
No way he should have held on
I
to
didn't
that.
think you could have a better receiver.
So, talking about choosing my Ohio State jersey, I was torn between getting Tavian St. Clair,
I fucking hate this game. Dude.
Julian Sand, or Jeremiah Smith, and I'm like, well, if we get Tavian St. Clair, at least have at least 2 to 3 years with it, because he's not going to start this year. He may not start next year, but the year after he probably will. So at least I'll have
Who's
time
that
with
player?
it. He's a 5-star.
He's a true freshman this year.
Yeah, he's a 5-star quarterback.
Oh, okay.
And then I was sitting there, and then on my YouTube feed, it had Jeremiah Smith
don't
highlights for last year. I'm like, well, we'll turn this on.
Fuck this game, dude.
And then, of course, it was a touchdown, insane catch, touchdowns, insane catch. Hey, let me do this one-handed catch against Michigan State. Hey, the very next play, I'll do the same damn thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm buying a Jeremiah Smith jersey. Ain't no fucking point of trying to figure it out.
I think my favorite catch of his that he had last year, besides the national championship one that basically won the game, was the one he had against Iowa, where he pushed the defender off of him while simultaneously one-handing the ball.
Yeah.
And then just stared him down after he caught the ball. It was like, dog, that is disrespectful.
He had a touchdown catch against Michigan where the corner pressed him and tried to push him, and he literally just
on the 10-yard line.
He bodied him without putting his hands on him and caught a touchdown pass.
Yeah, and all the Michigan fans were crying because they thought it was OPI.
Yeah, he didn't even put his hands up. He just lowered his shoulder and ran through him.
I don't think he did that. I think he just ran into him.
Yeah, he's just stronger than you, man.
Quarterback, you've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
We're at the point of our dynasty where ranked 5 and ranked 5th Pitt is playing ranked 6 Notre Dame already. Alabama got smoked by
that you can get more recruiting hours.
Like overall for your coach, or more that you can put on a one player individually.
Overall for your coach, not so for one player.
Team prestige go up.
Yeah, the stars. Okay. The higher the stars, the more recruiting.
All right. So, yeah, I need to work on that.
Yeah, I think once you get the 5-star, it's 1,000. I was a 3-star, and I think I had 600 last year.
Yeah, I'm a
God,
star
dude.
and a half.
No, I'm fucking going through this shit. God, dude, my offensive line's garbage.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line them up in different places. And you can throw them the
Oh, I thought that guy was going to go inside when I threw it. Damn. And instead, he followed my guy.
I am trying to go around the fucking block, dude. You are getting... The offensive line is getting manhandled by USF for some reason.
So, I think Eastern Michigan is the Ohio of Michigan schools because the academic prestige is F.
Oof.
Oh.
Big party school, man. That's all we do here.
Delaware's, I think, is actually pretty high.
Also, on the stadium tour, they had every cooler. They had every cooler stocked with beer, but they were all locked. I'm like, damn, this sucks. And then when we got closer to the locker rooms, there was pallets of beer that weren't in refrigerators, but they were hot as hell. And I'm like, guys, there's a bunch of free beer right here. We're all Ohio State fans. What does Ohio State fans do? They drink in the shoe. What are we at right now? The shoe. What are we drinking? Picks one up, Michelob Ultras, and then I put it back.
Buffalo's academic prestige is a B-.
Bunch of nerds.
Delaware's is pretty high. I don't remember what it is exactly. But...
Bowling Green's is a D-, and they are so bad, they're only half a star.
That's pretty bad.
I'm not surprised that that's what Bowling Green's is, because I still remember to this day, we had, when I went to the church in Toledo, a lot of the staff were Bowling Green alumni.
Mm-hmm.
And they mentioned, like, the week of finals, the culture at Bowling Green is way different than Toledo. Bowling Green, like, during finals week, you can expect people just, like, playing ultimate frisbee, like, doing a bunch of recreational stuff. You go to Toledo, and it is dead for that week. Like, everyone's studying in, like, the library or their dorms or whatever.
Fucking smack that quarterback, and he still got the pass off.
Why is he open, guys?
Akron's academic prestige is
God damn. It's really pissing me off, Fred, that 2 times in a row I've hit this quarterback while he's throwing and still throws a good enough ball.
Brian, I can't believe the school that is literally academically ineligible to make a bowl game this year has an academic prestige of an F.
Toledo's is a D-.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches.
I'm destroying Middle Tennessee, by the way. This team sucks.
Guys, Oregon's tied FCF's Northwest 0-0 still. I think the game just started.
What do you think the academic prestige is of Ohio?
D-.
D-.
Close. D+, actually. A little better than I thought.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this
Big
offense.
party school, OU Athens.
It's actually is not as much as a party school now as it was 10, 20 years ago.
Well, I was in high school 10 years ago, so...
Yeah. But from what I've heard from a lot of people that are either like recent college grads or like people that were going to it, it's kind of gone away from that reputation. Now, I mean, there's definitely still parties that happen, but it's not what everyone remembers from like the 90s and 2000s.
Oh, he dropped it because I hit him, thank God. I need to put... I don't understand why this is in my depth chart, but my wide receiver that I want to play at slot is not playing in slot. And
of all the people to throw a deep shot to Middle Tennessee, you threw it at the 92 overall corner on my team. Very smart.
Look up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit.
Injury report. Coaching contracts.
I didn't see him move.
Catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He'll try the left side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not giving any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Bro, I love how USF's offensive line is better than any other offensive lineup.
Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
I don't know if any of you guys are having issues with getting pressure on the opposing quarterback, but utilize stunts. They're very good.
Are they?
What are stunts?
Cool. What's up the middle? And still didn't do anything. God damn it.
Let's say the edge rusher, instead of him rushing at the right tackle, he loops around the guy who's next to him on the defensive line and rushes into the, what would that be, the B gap?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about plays where they basically you have two defensive linemen, and instead of going straight, they cross over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
They added those to this game, and they do work.
Wish there was an option I could see where it just shows like top schools for like you could see all of them ranked for like academic prestige or
It's in
campus
recruiting.
lifestyle or whatever. Yeah, I'm looking at that, and I can see all that, but rather than going school by school, it would just show you the list, and you could go up and down it. Either way, there are 5 schools in this game, as far as academic prestige, are rated an A+.
I don't know how I did it, but I flipped the ball to my offensive lineman, so I didn't take the sack. I still lost 2 yards, and it looked fucking cool, but it's better than losing 7.
I looked at this. If this is the same list.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't Austin do this with us yesterday?
What?
I don't remember. I may have been out when he did that.
It's me, Duke, Northwestern, 3 of them. I think Navy's the other one.
Yeah, it's 4. Yep, that's 5.
Stanford. Yeah.
Looking through these.
I am slaughtering Middle Tennessee right now. This team
Dude, fucking
sucks.
block offensive line. God.
I thought, honestly, Boston College would give you a bigger fight than they did, Fred.
They started to get a little close for comfort there in the 4th quarter.
Bow down to your leaders, Washington. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at
That's cool. Number 2 didn't do fucking shit for me there.
So they'll go back to work after
Now looking at stadium atmospheres. Ohio State's 3rd. That's good at least. Guess it kind of makes sense for 1 and 2.
Dude, I can't fucking do shit with this offensive line.
Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
Away, my boys, anchors away.
Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting up the field goal,
Dude, this Middle Tennessee team might not win a game.
Yeah, they're bad. They are absolute dog shit.
Really bad.
They only scored 3 on me, and that's because I, put my second string in, and they still didn't score a touchdown. There we go.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Brown will throw it. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
As you guys
No
are doing
fucking way.
That's an insane play by that corner. Okay.
Come on. Some of these. I'm getting sick and tired of hitting this quarterback. And I mean, I'm hitting him hard, and he's still throwing as he's getting hit, and he's throwing completed passes. He is yet to have an incompletion in this game. While I'm fucking slapping him. I'm like,
So while you guys are playing those games, I'm just reviewing some stuff for Blood Bowl this coming Friday.
I'm gonna have to learn how my team works.
yeah, I know it's been so long for me.
I gotta
know mine
remember
has
all the
horns.
abilities and how they work and everything too.
I mean,
Cool.
I can help you a little bit with that, Fred, so what I think is going to work is, it's going to be more dependent on who shows up when, but Logan volunteered to play the first game, whoever's,
I'll probably be there before Fred.
the odd man out, and then the other games, so that way I'll play the second game, so that way Logan's not like so far ahead of everyone else as far as games played. The only thing that sucks is you play either of us, both of us already have our big guys now on our roster. Now the good news is if you remind yourselves, you always get petty cash to equal the amount of team stuff, so you guys, if you play either of us, will get inducement cash to add to your team for that game.
Hold on to the fucking ball.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win.
I mean, I mentioned to you, Fred, you probably could start with a mercenary Minotaur against Logan, depending on how high his skill is at. Because I know he has a block source and now a Croxagore. But I did do you a solid. Even though he has a Croxagore, one of his other sources is out for the next game.
There we go. Finally get a sack.
So getting mercenary Minotaur isn't bad either, because any journeyman you get is loner 4+, but it's like, Minotaur's already had that, so I'm not losing anything from it.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And that one looked great on the green, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They kick it away on 4th down. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34.
Fantastic. I'm losing 23-0, and they have more points than I have total offense.
Power football with the run.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And they're a little overall than me. I'm playing at home.
First down, it's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Underwood.
And my offensive line can't block for shit. Pass or run.
And they swarm him under.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field, just so hard.
Bryce Underwood, come on, dude. You had him so open, man.
Third and short like that on your own side.
My entire social media page the last 2 days has been nothing but Ozzy Osbourne tributes.
Oh, caught that? Holy shit.
There's so many people. I got a safety!
Oh, send it in the chat. Let's go.
46, 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. 1st and 10.
God.
First down. Takes the easy completion. They run him out of bounds. He gets him to the 47.
Well, you've seen the last
Did they
plays
kick
now,
the
this guy's
safety out of
versatility,
bounds?
you've seen why he might
No,
be
they
one of
did
those
they?
Sundays in the not too distant future. This guy can catch the ball.
Yes.
He's a big part
Fucking
of the passing
retards.
game. He's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Seems terrible.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I'll have to ask Logan what it was. Heck, if it came to a situation where either you faced Logan or me, if you had enough inducement cash, I would allow you guys to use like a random model to be a star player that your team could hire if you'd want that.
I don't even know anything about any of the star players that I can have with Chaos Dwarves. I barely know the starting players for that team, so
I would have to look them up because like there's these amount of star players, especially with teams like Chaos Dwarves and that came after the book came out, that I have no idea what they do. I do know one good star player that, well, a couple good star players that both of you would ask 6'2", but ones I'm not going to say. Morgan Thorpe, who's a strength 6 ogre without Bonehead. Neither of you guys will have access to him because you have to have 380,000 K lying around.
No, don't,
Don't think you guys would have access to Lord Borak. Yeah, it's 260.
So the pass
You're probably looking at.
will have the ball placed at the 2. On first and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in.
Oh. Fred, one star player you may be able to have. Helmet Wolf.
and fumbled. Cool.
He's the
Fuck this
guy with
dude.
he's the guy with the chainsaw.
oh heck yeah.
Now the downside of him, once you use him in the drive ends, he'll be ejected. I mean, you can argue the call, but the other stuff with it, with using a chainsaw, the way it works is you roll a d6 if you're going to hit someone with it, whether you do a normal like action or fouling. As long as it's not a 1, you're fine, because if it's a 1, it like kicks back and hits him. But it's a armor roll plus 3, so it's like a better stab. So instead of like if you're playing me or Matic as Wood Elves, instead of rolling an 8, you only have to roll a 5.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
I'm up 40-0 on Middle Tennessee at halftime.
Yeah, they're bad, dude. So fucking bad.
The good news is, while he does have Loner 4+, he also comes with Pro. So instead of using a reroll and, you know, having to roll for that Loner, you can just try to use a Pro ability, and rather than a 4+, you gain a 3+, and you could get to reroll whatever you want.
Brown wants to pass. Using the quick game. They'll move the chains after he gets
And his special rule says once per game, he can use the Pro skill to reroll a single dice roll on the armor roll, which normally you can't do.
Quickly out to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Let me actually look that up, of what both of you can. I'm a little more familiar with what Alex can do, because that's in Blood Bowl 3, and I can see that all the time.
Why? God, dude.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do.
So much pressure on the quarterback, and he still is able to go out.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the field stripe at the 48.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end. Getting those
So,
faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and
look at the ones that you could actually use. So there's, for 50k, you can get basically a goblin that throws bomb spread.
Oh heck yeah. I'm all about bringing illegal weapons onto the field.
Okay, this is what? Alright. Fungus the
Okay.
Loon, who is a Strength 7 ball and chain player.
Dude.
So you never have to worry about agility tackle zones because no one's going to try to knock over someone who's just wailing around a huge, like, mace, basically. Strength 7, so that's going to be hard. You just have to roll a d6, and that shows the way that you're going to go that direction. So you don't get to necessarily choose which way to go, if that makes sense. The only thing that sucks is if your player goes down, your armor is automatically broken, and your best case scenario is your player's going to get knocked out. That's the only downside. Who the heck is Acorn the Squirrel?
And he's open wide, guys. God, dude.
Oh. Alright. This is very misleading. This isn't a squirrel. It's a tree man.
Oh.
It's like the same thing.
Oh, no, wait. No, it is. It's, whatever reason, the image has on a tree, but it's a squirrel. Movement 7, Strength 1, Agility 2+, Armor 6. Claws, Dauntless, Dodge, Frenzy, Jump Up, No Hands, Sidestep, Stunty, Titchy, and something called Blind Rage?
Oh my goodness. It's golden hour, Fred.
Nice.
Okay. Nabla Blackwort. I've never heard of this player.
Why is that? Oh, dude.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
My own player got in the way of me blocking that field goal. Cool.
Oh, okay. So, there's a goblin you could also get, Fred, with chainsaw that comes with block and dodge, so it's harder to take down. And, just because for the sake of it, once per game, you can basically foul someone without using your foul slot, and because it's technically not a foul, you cannot be sent off for it.
Oh.
Helmet Wolf I mentioned. Skitter Stab I mentioned before. So you have access to basically it's basically a gutter runner with stab.
Ah, dude.
For only 150k.
Oh, Bryce Underwood, damn, I thought you were gone. That dude is fast.
The last one I'll mention, this one's be a little bit more expensive, 170. Remember the ball and chain I mentioned with the goblin?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but instead of a goblin, it's a rat ogre.
Oh.
Yeah. It's still, the strength doesn't change. What does change is the movement, so because it's a rat ogre compared to a goblin, it does have more movement. I think I know who this is.
I got the first time at least.
So, sidestep, this is a stabber. Sidestep, sneaky gets or can't be sent off for fouling if you roll doubles in just the armor roll. Shadowing, stab, loner, toxin connoisseur.
My quarterback got first. Yeah, that's cool.
Scapper, Swordhead. Who names these players?
British people.
I know.
Oh, British people, boy!
Oh my god,
so
dude.
this one's basically a snotling. It's a snotling on a pogo stick.
Who came up with that?
Well, so that is an actual position on the snotling team is you can have someone on a pogo stick. Actually, the goblin team has a person on a pogo stick as well. It makes it easier for, it's like a +1 when you try to like leap over someone.
And he held on to that, cool.
Sprint.
Fred, talking about how British people talk. Matt Rife went to Britain and was making fun of how they talk. He's like, it's aluminum, and it's like aluminium. Who says that?
I just started the fourth quarter, and Middle Tennessee has 5 total yards.
Jesus.
Hold on, there's one called Zarg Madai, who's a Chaos Dwarf. I think he's just like a Flamesmith star player for 130k. He has something called, his special ability is called Then I Started Blasting.
Nice. He's Danny DeVito.
Once per half. Oh, this is per half. It's not even once per game. Blunder's blast special action. When he does this, select a standing opposition player within 3 squares. Roll a d6. On a 3+, the selected player is hit. Immediately make an unmodified armor roll and a subsequent injury roll if necessary.
Oh my god, dude.
On a 2, the opposing coach selects a player from either team, but not him, within 3 squares of the originally selected player. On a 1, Zark is hit instead. If the armor of the player hit is not broken, nothing happens. Okay. So Cannoneer.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, so basically, Fred, he's like a passer if you wanted him.
Just the pressure I put on that fucking quarterback, and he's throwing a dot still, dude. As he's getting tackled to the ground. God, dude.
But instead of like throwing it himself, he's a better passer because he puts the football in a cannon and shoots it.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how
As one does.
Yeah. So Cannoneer, which makes it +1 to like long passes. Hail Mary pass, which basically guarantees it will at least scatter.
Oh my god, I put him in position to stop that pass and he just stood there.
There's a steal, can't do this. Secret weapon. Oh, he does have a secret weapon though, so again he's going to be sent off.
God
Stab,
damn.
man. Okay.
For 6 more points.
Yeah, I can go over that.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that,
Let's look at Chaos Chosen.
Stat in football would be field position.
God damn. I worked hard to drive that ball down the field to score. I just go back and do it again.
Alex can just choose a bunch of different special rules, I guess, because he has favorite of Chaos Undivided, favorite of Hashut, which is yours, Fred, favorite of Korn, favorite of Nurgle, favorite of Slanesh, favorite of Zinch.
They have favorite of Slanesh and Zinch, but they don't have an actual Slanesh and Zinch team?
Yes.
How, what is... GW, what is wrong with you?
Everything.
Alright. So, let's see. Alex, you also have Acorn the Squirrel you can do. Max Spleen Ripper. This all sounds awesome.
What a name.
It's basically a dude with a chainsaw, and his special rule is called Maximum Carnage.
I might name one of my children that.
Oh! So once per game he can do 2 chainsaw attacks.
What could be worse than 1 chainsaw on the field? Oh, I know.
2 chainsaws.
2 giant chainsaws.
Oh, you also have access to that Chaos Dwarf I mentioned that can be a passer. Helmet Wolf, another guy with the chainsaw, Skitter Stab, a Gutter Runner, and then Creek.
God damn it.
Real Scouser is that Rat Ogre I mentioned. The only thing Alex does not have access to that I mentioned to you, Fred, he does not have access to the Bombardier Goblin nor the one with the ball and chain.
Oh, dude.
Withergrass Double Drool? Oh, that's right. This is a special player that you don't have access to as Chaos Dwarves, but you would if you were still playing Nurgle, Fred.
That's an illegal forward pass, sir.
Let's see what the official says.
I won 54-0.
Nice.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play.
They'll decline that penalty. Alright, I ain't even mad. Just do it again. He wasn't even looking at the fucking ball. We took out no-look interceptions. Bullshit.
To the ground with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I lost, but I'm getting off tonight.
Alright. See y'all.
Bye.
I'm getting off as well because I gotta work tomorrow.
Good luck with that, Fred.
See you, Fred.
Yeah.
See you, Fred.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lawson. Spins away from one.
Nice blindside block.
He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
How much time's left in your game, Alex?
It's about to start the fourth quarter.
Okay.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the fourth quarter is starting now.
I'm going to go ahead and get off as well.
All right, later.
Yep. See you Friday.
See you Friday.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Otten. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield. Lose 3 yards on the play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good right down the boulevard. And now they take the lead. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty, and they're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop in the running back spot. Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
So now the opportunity for the touchdown to take the lead. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on.
Damn it.
Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Touchdown, Washington State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game.
Running back? That's a white quarterback there, boss.
This one, and he's still breaking off big runs speed, and that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the air on second down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I'm confused by that play, but okay.
Willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down.
God damn it. No matter how fucking close I get to this quarterback, he gets fucking out of the fucking sack every time.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Brown will throw it. Rushes on him. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
You know that. Go make the tackle. It's the 4th down.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the back. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Tonight, Couganet will carry an entirely different connotation. It stands for taking down your rival as Wazoo wins the Apple Cup. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.